Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to this pick a card reading, which is going to be focusing on the predictions and forecasts for February 2026. So I'm going to be bringing in all the main influences for you. If any specific areas show up in the reading, then I'll mention those. Otherwise, these are going to be general messages for you. If you'd like a more specific reading, you can visit my website. The details are below the video. If you'd like a reading for your animal companion, I have another channel called Animal Readings, and I also do private readings for animals. Check below the video again for the information. Now, if you'd like help in choosing which is the most relevant reading for you in this video, you can keep listening. Otherwise, the timestamps are below and I'll see you in the readings. So if you'd like help in choosing the correct reading for you, let's start by closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in. Breathe out slowly. Really turn your attention inwards. Focus on your inner self. Focus on your breathing. And think about the month ahead, the month of February. Ask Spirit what you most need to know at this time. What is relevant for you, for the influences coming in for February. When you feel ready, open your eyes and choose the card that jumps out to you. If there's more than one that you're drawn to, then listen to more than one reading and leave behind any of the messages that don't resonate with you. If you need longer to choose, pause the video. Otherwise, I'll see you in the readings. Hello there, Greek one. You chose this card, number 34, Strangers. There are new people coming into your life in February, Greek one. People that you have got things in common with, people that you feel aligned with. It might even be people that you want to call your tribe. You know, they're of a like, I can't get my words out. They're of a like mind and a like heart. So they might have similar ideas or beliefs to you. It might be, I'm getting the sense for some of you that you could meet new people in doing activities that you really enjoy, okay? And it might be that you just meet one person rather than a group of people. So just, go with the flow, take what resonates for you. But this is a really positive energy here of somebody that is very much in alignment with you, okay? And that's going to come in for you in February. I'm going to get some more cards now to see what else we've got showing up for you. There is also an influence on this card here of growing and cultivating and expanding. So there is something that you're putting your time and energy into in February that is going to go through a period of growth and expansion. Okay, so that's really good news. We have got number 4, fighting. I'm just going to get one more. And number 8, children. These are really interesting cards. This is an unusual deck. It's the Dream Interpretation Oracle, if you're interested in that. So this fighting card here, it's giving me the sense that you are feeling more inner power in February. If you've been going through a little bit of a phase recently, or maybe a long phase for a while, where you've been feeling like your inner power has been challenged. So that might manifest as feeling a lack of confidence. Oh, Lily's here. Feeling some self-doubt, feeling low self-worth, or not believing in yourself in some way. Maybe you've been wanting to do something, or you have been doing something and it's not been moving ahead in the way that you want. Well, do you know what? In February, I am seeing an energy of you stepping into your inner power. This is the influence that I'm seeing connected with the solar plexus energy, okay? So that is coming in quite strong for you, where you are going to be asserting yourself, where you're going to feel a little bit more courageous. And where, if you've been experiencing any fears or worries or anxieties that have been getting on top of you a little bit, especially with something that you've been wanting to do, then I see you getting a handle on this in February, where you have got to the point where you're ready to face your fear, you're ready to deal with the anxiety, and not push it away or not push it below the surface, but actually let it come out and face it and reach that point where you know that you are stronger than that fear or stronger than that anxiety, but that you might get the understanding as well that this is coming up for you as something that needs to be healed within yourself. With Lily coming into the reading here, Lily has got this lovely, strong, feminine archetype energy. And you know what? When that goes out of balance, we can sometimes experience fear and anxiety, because the energy that is coming in for you in February, that is more the masculine archetype energy, okay? And I have to say, Lily does have a tendency to be a little bit anxious and a little bit fearful. That happened after she had her operation to remove her ovaries, unfortunately. So that sent her whole body out of balance. And I feel for you, group one, if this relates to you, if you've had a tendency to get anxiety or have a little bit too much fear at times, it's simply because there's something out of balance in your body, you know, where your bodily systems might have become out of balance maybe a long time ago through deep fear that you experienced when you were a child. I'm getting this message coming up here for some of you is relevant for some of you. Maybe some of you have had a difficult childhood where you felt like you were in the fight or flight response a lot of the time, and so that your body got a little bit stuck in that, and you've carried that energy with you throughout your life. Well, I feel like there's something to do with that is for you, group one, that is actually healing in February. Maybe not completely healing, but I feel like there's something significant happening for you where you're releasing something that has been holding you back in relation to that. So for some of you, this could relate to on a physical level where you really want to get your health in balance, because this does come down to like an imbalance in the body. You know, when we're feeling anxiety, it usually connects with the brain. So take this if it resonates for you, but leave it if it doesn't. Okay. So, the other energy that we're picking up here now, the children card, that connects in with this strangers to do with like new people and getting new people. It's bringing in this influence of this childlike energy with you. And that could even connect with you letting go of some anxiety or fear or worry about something. It allows this lovely space and energy to come into your life where you're feeling a little bit brighter, a little bit lighter, a little more playful. You know, when you clear something out, it makes room for something more positive to come in. So I feel that, whoever you are connecting with in February is going to make you feel quite good. I feel like there's going to be this uplifting influence come into your life during February where you feel a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter, where you feel like you want to play and have fun. I mean, the cats are very playful creatures, aren't they? Especially Lily. Goodness me, she is very playful and a little bit naughty sometimes as well. Aren't you, Lily? Oh, bless her. Lily has had lots of babies as well, which doesn't that connect well with this children card? So do you know what? For some of you in February, children, something to do with children could be quite relevant for you. It could be your own children. It could be something that you want to do in connection with children, or it could be what I've spoken about where your inner child, you know, I spoke about maybe some of you in childhood had a difficult time, and this is your inner child that is coming out to play, wanting attention, wanting your love and wanting your healing during February. So you've got a lovely opportunity in February, group one, to connect with that childlike energy, to get some lovely uplifting and healing energy going on. Oh, Lily, she's rubbing up against my arm. There is a lot of love coming from this little cat at the moment. So there is a lot of love coming into your life in February, group one. And I do feel that some of this is going to be self-love. I feel that there's something you're going to do during February where it really connects with how you look after yourself, how you take care of yourself. So you might feel inspired to change your diet in some way, or to go out into nature more. You know, this is got nature in that card where those figures are cultivating plants, aren't they? You might feel inspired to grow something this year. You might feel inspired to bring something to life. I am getting that message because that connects in with the childlike energy. You might want to bring something to life. If you've got a creative idea that you want to do, get moving with that, group one. This is a good time for it. You know what? Lily has just gone underneath the table at the moment that I've got the cards on. She's gone into hiding. And that is another energy of the cats, isn't it? The cats often hide away. So there might be something that you have been hiding from recently, or feeling like you've been wanting to hide from something or someone recently. And let me turn these cards over to see what message wants to come through about that. Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Wow. 2 Knight energies there. Okay, so I get the message. There might have been some hiding going on then recently with you. So this could either be from hiding from a relationship, from a person, maybe just avoiding them, you know, or maybe you've been holding back from doing something or saying something that needs to be said, or maybe you felt like you've been held back, or that you've been hiding from something that you know needs to be tackled. Okay. Lily's just come out from under the table. So that was the message. That's was it. So she's come out. So February is this month where anything that you've been avoiding or hiding from, or feeling like you've been wanting to step away from, you are going to be moving forward with that. You're going to be coming out of hiding. Okay. Because the Knight energies on the tarot cards, this is about taking action, doing something, finding your power, which is what I've talked about already. So we've got the Knight of Swords here. That is an interesting image. So we've got a cat there standing on a branch, balancing on a branch and on the sword. And it's helping the horse with this, getting rid of this crow by the looks of it. You know what? The crow energy, that can be a difficult energy to go through sometimes. I do feel like you are transforming something in February, group one. Something that has been a little bit difficult recently to go through, or something is going to come up for you to transform. So it could be in connection with another person where you need to stand your ground. It's like you're getting some clarity on something coming in. If you've been wanting to do something and you felt like you've been stopped recently, or you've been wanting to deal with someone that you haven't had the courage to deal with, this is the month for that happening for you in February, okay? You're going to get clarity of mind to move ahead with that, and to find this inner power and courage and assertiveness to deal with whatever you need to deal with, and to move it out of the way. Do you know what? I mean, look, we've got this fighting card with this, whatever that is. It's like a bit of a sword, a spear, and then we've got the sword energy coming out there. So you are going to be cutting through anything that is holding you back. For some of you, I'm even getting a message here about cutting cords, cutting attachment with something or someone. So you are definitely leaving something or someone behind that is not working for you anymore, that has been slowing you down or stopping you with something or holding you back with something. It's like you are clearing it away. Some of you might even want to call in Archangel Michael to help with this, okay? To help you to cut the cords, to help you to cut the attachment to whatever this is. If you've been engaging in some kind of behaviour or habit that you keep thinking, I shouldn't really be doing this, I need to stop this, it's not good for me. February is the month for that to happen, because you are stepping into your power, okay? And you've got this lovely, wonderful influence of upliftment coming in, where you're getting help and joy and contentment from other people, okay? This Knight of Pentacles card, look at that grey cat on there. We've got another horse. That's interesting. We've got there's also a horse on that card. So the horse energy, that's cropped up 3 times now in this reading. Have we got any more horses? That's got some weird images on it. I don't think it has got a horse. So the horse energy is about freedom and change and movement. Okay, so yay, that ties in really well with what I've been talking about. The horse has got quite a lot of energy to it, and I feel that if you've been lacking in energy in anything, or lacking that willpower or strength to do something, February is that month where it's going to change. Okay, you are going to do what you need to do to get things moving in an area where you need to bring about that change and get things moving, or in a relationship that needs dealing with in some way. It doesn't have to be, I'm not picking up a connection that's close to you, to be honest. This feels more like somebody that you've been having to deal with, or maybe a company that you've been having to deal with, where something has been going a little bit wrong, or something has been challenging you and you might have been putting it off. Well, I feel like February is going to be that month where you deal with it, okay? Where you find that courage, you get the clear thinking. It's like Spirit is helping you to do this now in February, is to go ahead with this and clear it. Because this, the Pentacles card can relate to things that are in the physical realm. So this could be a company connected with something that you've bought, or something to do with money, or, some kind of authority, organization or person, where you finally have the courage, because we've got the sun and the sunflowers on this card here, which is a very positive energy of vitality and light and courage. You have got what you need to have inside: the feeling, the courage, the willpower, the inner strength, the certainty within yourself to deal with something that you haven't been able to deal with so far, okay? So this is you doing that. And while we've got a fast energy on the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles is not quite such a fast energy. The Pentacles energy are a little bit slower than the Swords. The Swords kind of deal with things quite quickly, whereas the Pentacles is a little bit slow moving. So this is a really nice balance of energy, So you've got like the right balance with how you're thinking and feeling about something in order to take action and to move ahead with something. So that balance might have been out of balance before. And I spoke about something inside of you being out of balance earlier, didn't I? When I spoke about the fear and anxiety, that comes from something being out of balance inside of you. But February is this month where something slots into place, where something becomes balanced and you are able to deal with things. It's like, this is quite a quiet energy that is coming in for you. It's not you charging ahead at full speed. It's you. I'm just getting this sense of you feeling this quiet, calm, self-assuredness in February, that you have reached a point where you know that you can deal with whatever needs to be dealt with, okay? It's like you're going to get things done. You're going to start moving ahead. You're going to take the action. You're going to take the next step. But it's not rushing ahead. It's not charging in, and it's not deliberating it any longer. This is like you've been thinking about it. Thinking time is over, and you are there, ready. You're taking the next step, and you might feel a little bit afraid. You might have a little bit of fear still, but you're doing it anyway, and that is going to help you to feel quite empowered, okay? So that is really positive. This has been like a slow burning energy that has been building up inside of you gradually, and in February you get to that point where it's built up enough for you to take this action. I'm getting a message for a few of you that this connects with your work, your career, where there's something you need to do or say at work. Okay, so that is for a few of you. I'm going to get some more cards now. I'm going to get some from the Lenormand deck to see if we've got any other areas of life that want to show up, or any other important energies and influences that want to come in for the month of February for you, group 1. So that's the fox. The fox can relate to work. It can also relate to our daily activities as well. So yeah, I feel that there is something that you are going to get moving on a regular basis, something that you've been wanting to do. If this relates to a person, this is somebody that you really need to watch, that you maybe can't trust. And with me putting that interestingly over the fighting card, there might be somebody that is not got your best interests at heart that you just need to watch out for. You know, somebody's saying something to you and you get a gut feeling where you're like, I'm not sure that what you're saying is the truth, and trust your gut feelings. That is the message I'm getting there with the fox. We've got the clouds here. That's wonderful to come out on the Knight of Swords, because you've been in that energy of that dark cloud where things haven't been clear. And in February, you're moving into the sunlight there, because I mentioned, didn't I, about things becoming clear with the Knight of Swords. It's like any confused thinking, any lack of clarity, that is changing for you in February. You're going to know what you need to do. You're going to know what to think. Thoughts are going to be clear, which is going to help you to speak more clearly. We've got the whip, and we'll just turn this one over. We've got the rider. Okay. The whip can be a sign of conflict, and you've got the fighting card. And I mentioned that there might be a company or an authority or an organization or somebody that you need to stand up to. Well, the whip here is giving you the energy to do that, but it is just asking you to be careful that you don't get involved in unnecessary conflict. But the other energy here with the whip is about energy itself, having assertiveness to do what you need to do. And I feel that if there's something connected with children here that's relevant for you in February, it's like you are not taking any rubbish in February, if anything to do with children, okay? If that's your own kids, somebody else's kids, if this is your own inner child that's throwing a tantrum, it's like you're putting it in check, putting them in check, okay? You are dealing with it. This is that assertive energy, and that is really great. We've got the rider card here. There's a lot of one energy here, isn't there? We've got that cropping up anywhere else, because we've got 1, that is 11. The jack on there, that is 11. You've got a 9 and 11. Yeah, I mean, the rider energy here, this is like new energy. This is news or information. So it's like you, as you progress throughout the month, the knights as well, this Knight of Swords is giving me a similar message where you might get some information coming in as the month progresses, some important news. But this is also a new energy coming in that I feel is sweeping away the old. And you might have a day or two in February that feels a little bit intense, where there's a shift, a sudden shift in your energy, or a sudden shift in the way you're looking at something, or a sudden shift in something happening. It's like something might come in quite aggressively, and it's a positive thing, but it might feel a little bit intense when it comes in, but it's just clearing something out for you. So bear with it. It's not going to last long. Okay, group 1. And then you've got this lovely positive energy, positive news, something good coming in that is going to come in your favour. Lily's back in the reading. Let's just get a couple more cards and see what other messages want to come through, and see if Lily has got a message for us. 10 of Hearts fulfillment. That is another number 1 energy. That is wonderful. And I've just put that over. That's come out, the 8 of clubs, luck and abundance. So I'm going to put those in the middle for you, group 1. You are group 1, aren't you? You've got a strong number 1 energy. Do you know what? Number 1s is confidence, forging ahead, your own path, bravery, new beginnings. And that is an energy for you because you are group number 1. So that is coming in for you in February. Lily is just sitting here biding her time. So it might be that you just need to wait a little bit at the beginning of February for some energy to clear first. Yes, that was the message. It's moving now. Whoops, your tail caught something there, Lily. So we've also got, we've got fulfillment and the luck and abundance. I really do feel that this is in connection with something that you've been wanting to do now going ahead, and you feel really good about it, and you feeling like you're having a bit of a lucky break or a lucky streak. But I'm also getting the message that this connects with what I spoke about at the beginning about you meeting some really lovely people, or at least one person that is going to be like a really positive influence in your life moving forward. Okay, so I'm going to get one final card from this deck, Life Signs Oracle. This is my deck. Oh, look. 13 affinity, confirming the exact same message that I have just been giving you again. That's a good place to end the reading. So the 13 affinity card, this is you again, meeting like-minded souls, like-hearted souls, meeting those that you feel in affinity with. That has come up again. So that is going to be a lovely influence for you in the month of February, Group 1. If you've been feeling a little bit alone, or like you've not really connecting with anybody at the moment, or nobody gets you, then do not worry, because at least one person is coming in the month of February to brighten up your life. Okay, I really hope that reading has helped you, my lovelies. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Hello there, Group 2. You chose this card, number 12, Teamwork. Now, during February, you are going to get some help to do something that you've been wanting to do, or something that you need to do. That you're going to get the help that you need, okay? So this could relate to maybe something to do with work or career. It could be a personal project that you've got on the go. There could be something to do with your family or in your community, or in some other area of life, but this is you getting the help you need to go ahead with something. Okay, I'm going to get some more cards to see what else we've got going on in February, or if there's any more information relating to this help that you're getting. There is this message that you don't need to go it alone. You don't need to do what you think you've got to do on your own. You do need help. You need others' input in doing something that is important to you, okay? That spirit just wanted me to say that to you then. So we've got 48 serendipity. That is lovely. Do you know what? 4 and 8 adds up to 12. We've got a 12 there. That's fantastic. Synchronicity. I'm going to put these 2 cards out and get one more. So let's see what else we've got. 46 magic. We've got 17 bittersweet and 23 unique. Let's just move all of these up. 2 lovely purple cards there, haven't you? Oh, wow. So the purple energy, that connects with spiritual protection as well as the crown chakra. So I feel that, if there's something that you've been feeling is like something has been a bit hard or challenging, or you've been worrying about something, if Spirit is saying you don't need to worry, you are safe, you are spiritually protected. And this serendipity card, you know what? This is like good luck coming in. This is something working out for you, and especially in connection with something to do with other people, okay? Something that is going ahead for you, that you need help with, that is going to work out really well for you. This is a very good luck sign for you in February, Group 2, the serendipity card. That's like the pathway clearing, a door opening for you, obstacles being removed, getting what you need, okay? So that is a very positive sign that Spirit is saying. I feel that with a bittersweet card here, that there's been like a challenging situation that you've been in, and it could connect with what I've been talking about. It might not do, but it could do, where there's been something that you haven't been able to move ahead with, or it's been difficult, or you've been trying to do something on your own, whereas you actually need help with it. And Spirit is saying, there have been some challenges that you faced recently, or even long ago in the past, that have been hanging around, clinging to your energy, slowing you down with something, making you second guess yourself, maybe making you feel like you aren't good enough. There's definitely like some big influence from the past that has affected you, where you felt like you weren't good enough for something. And in February, there is a positive shift with that happening, where you are getting to move ahead. You are getting the help that you need. You are clearing some of this energy out so that you can get moving again, okay? There's this energy of, we've got bittersweet here. I am getting a strong energy of sweetness connected with honey for you, the symbolism of honey, because we've got the serendipity card and honey. This is like good luck. This is good things happening. This is the sweetness coming in life. So this is like something that has been difficult is turning around for you, okay? To put that simply, that's what that is. With this magic card, this connects in with what I've spoken about. You might be feeling like you lack belief in something or confidence in something. You may have felt like doubting with that, or I'm getting the word imposter syndrome put into my mind. There might be something that connects with that in an area of your life where you've been feeling like you aren't good enough for something. But this magic card is saying to you, you have got what it takes. You deserve the magic that is coming to you. And in February, you are going to realize that there is a realization coming in for you, group 2, where you are going to understand, you're going to see the light. We've got the fireflies there, which are light. You are going to have this epiphany where you suddenly realize that you are worthy, you are deserving, that you are allowed to have good things and abundance and good luck coming for you. You are allowed those things, okay? There is this energy coming through the reading that feels like this uncertainty, real kind of where you haven't believed in yourself at all. I'm getting that quite strongly now. It's been, it feels like you've been doubting this, second guessing that, uncertain of this, deciding that and then changing your mind. And there is an area of life where this has been affected by this influence, and the energy is definitely shifting, okay? It's going through a transition in February where you are getting help from others, but I'm also getting the message that you're getting help from your spirit team as well, where they've been helping to work with you on a soul level to help you to clear out some of these negative beliefs that have been going around and around in your life for a long time, stopping good things from happening, and that is shifting for you in February. Okay, so in February, you are going to get this sense of magic within you where you start to realize that you can create the life that you want. And this is what Spirit wants for you. Spirit wants you to realize this. And this unique card here, that is such a positive energy where I feel like you've been boxed in before. You've been following others' ideas or others' beliefs, or maybe like the programming that we get in society has been keeping you boxed in. And in February, you're going to have some kind of epiphany where you're going to break out of this thinking and you're going to realize that you can have the life that you want. You're going to get help from Spirit. You're going to get ideas coming in, flashes of inspiration coming in, flashes of light coming in, where you might get ideas on something that you want to do, something that you need to change, something that you want to take action on to move ahead. And this is connecting with you on a really deep personal and soul level where you're tapping into something inside of you that is very unique. Some of you, I'm getting the message, some of you might have an interest in developing a skill or ability, or you might want to learn something new in February, or at least start looking into something. This could be a course or a workshop or some kind of research or joining a community for something, okay, where you're either going to learn something or you're going to get help. So this help from others, it could be that some of you are in some kind of community or you join some kind of community. I'm getting an online community, actually, an online group for quite a lot of you, I must say, where there's a group around you that you become a part of or that you've recently joined that is going to be quite helpful to you, where it's going to unlock this inspiration and change that needs to happen inside of you, that is going to help you to get closer to your soul self and to spiritual truth, in realizing that you are a spiritual being, that you have spiritual power, and that you can create the life that you want. And I feel like you're going to be receiving some tools. I've got the word tools coming into my mind quite strongly. So this could be tools that you need to break out of some kind of pattern or negative thinking that you've had, or tools like in as much as like learning a skill or an ability, or learning developing some talent that you've got. There is definitely something unlocking in you in February, group 2, that is either building on some skill or talent or gift that you've got, or it's helping you to discover something new about yourself, okay? And I feel that this is going to be really important in relation to something that you do in your future that is helping you to expand and grow, because these two numbers here that I picked up on at the beginning with the 12 numbers, which adds up to 3, you've got 2 of those there, and 3 is this number of growth and expansion. So there is something growing and expanding inside of you that really connects with your inner potential, your skills, your abilities, or those innate gifts that you have got that want to come out more at this time, okay? Something is unlocking inside of you. Now, let's get some more cards. I'm going to get some cards from the Akashic Tarot. Do you know what? I just glanced at the camera clock then, and it said 10:10. 10:10. Isn't that amazing synchronicity for you? 10 is a number of completion. It's fulfillment. It is something coming to a close and a new beginning coming in. So that is amazing. You've got the 46 card there, which is 10 as well. So here we've got 5 of forces. There's 2 5s. 5s is change. Yes, you've got a positive change happening. And this is the summer winter card here. So we've got summer on the top. Summer is a time of abundance. The growth is already happening in summer, and this is a time of great abundance for you. This is like a feeling of fulfillment, okay? Summer is also taking action. What's fallen out there? Oh, we've got 2 fallen out. We've got, oh, that is wonderful. So synchronistic. 4 birth, sorry, not rebirth, but birth. So birth is that new beginning. That is wonderful. That is that number 1 energy here. 4 is birth. You've got something new unfolding for you in February, group 2. We've got 8 of roses, Sangha, community. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Confirmation of you getting help from other people. Yeah, there are others definitely coming into your life in February, group 2, to help you. And this does include your spirit family who are helping you, okay? They are getting the wheels and the cogs turning for you in February. You have got something going on that is very positive for you and that is going to give you some really like positive inner feelings, positive gut feelings that things are going to be all right, things are going to turn around and things are going to get better for you, okay? I do feel like with this summer winter card coming out, I feel like you've had some kind of a winter phase going on with something where something has been completely stuck, frozen, obstacles, hasn't moved, or delays. So that relates to some area of your life, and that is shifting for you in February, okay? And it's the help of others that is going to help with that shift, with that movement, with that change. I do feel like there's more of a positive vibe coming in for you at some point during February where you're going to feel a whole lot better. Do you know what? I did another camera glance then, and the numbers were 12, 48. We've had 48 and we've got 12. What wonderful synchronicity we've got of confirmations coming out for you. I love that. 12, yeah, 12 is like, 12 is a spiritual number, you know. There is a lot based upon 12 hours, 12 months, 12 zodiac signs. There were 12 disciples with Jesus. That is a very powerful spiritual number, is 12. That is like a transformation number. That is a cycle completing. Yeah, you've got something finishing up, something that has been difficult for you to go through in February, group 2, and it is finishing up. Where you're getting a turnaround in the energy. That came out in the last reading. 8 of clubs, luck and abundance. That ties in so well with that lovely serendipity card. I said synchronicity nearly then, didn't I? So watch out for synchronicities that might be wanting to come in February. You might get number synchronicity. Look out for the number 12 or the number 3, okay? We've also got 5 cropping up. There's 2 8s there. 3, 5 and 8, they all relate to each other. 3 plus 5 is 8. 3 is expansion. 5 is change. 8 is inner power, taking action. So yay. That is it. That's great confirmation. We've got 2 4s now. 4 of Hearts, emotional control. Yeah, this is you feeling more like balanced. This is emotional balance, actually. So if you've had something that has been affecting you emotionally, tipping you off balance a little bit or upsetting you, that is coming into balance in February. That is a really positive sign, especially as I put it over the bittersweet card. Whatever this is that has been difficult for you, you're going to experience balance, emotional balance. That means more peace, more inner peace is coming in. We have got King of Diamonds, wise and intuitive, a really good sign there for you to trust your intuition. And I mentioned about the signs and synchronicities. So look out for the signs, okay? Look for feathers or owls. Look for these synchronistic numbers, something that is repeating. Whatever number you're seeing a lot of in February, have a look what that is numerologically and see how that relates to what you're going through, okay? And really, really trust your intuition. This lovely violet colour that I mentioned at the beginning of the reading here, this is your intuition coming out really strongly. Like, this is spiritual vision, okay? We have got, oh, look, 3 of Clubs, group teamwork. It's come out again, the teamwork card again. This is a very strong influence in February for you, group 2. Other people are going to be very instrumental in your month ahead. 2 cards that say teamwork, 1 that says community. So you definitely need to be connecting with other people. You need to be getting help from other people. Other people are instrumental in helping you move forward with something that is important to you. And this is also your spirit family, just nudging my arm as well, just to remind you that your spirit team are always there. If you want to connect with them, they are there waiting for you to connect, okay? See what else we've got for you for February. Parental care and adult children. Oh, interesting. Parents and children. There is something going on there with family. Family is a strong influence for you. Do you know what I'm getting with that? I feel like there is something that is healing inside of you that connects to childhood, something in connection with a parent, especially if you've had a difficult relationship with a parent. There is something healing inside of you in February, group 2, where you are feeling like, sometimes when we're around our parents, we often feel like the child still, don't we? And some parents can make their adult children feel that way because they don't see them as adult. That might relate to some of you. You might resonate with that. But I see you in February really emotionally maturing. We've got the emotional control card there, haven't we? And with this adult children card, I really feel like you are maturing in some way, some really positive way. It's like there's some realization or some kind of healing that is happening for you that does connect to your past, something difficult that has happened to you when you were younger. And I feel that is giving you some, like, a realization or some kind of understanding, or it's clearing away some self-doubt that you've had about yourself. I'm also seeing, just for a few of you, this is only for a very small number of you and it won't be relevant for most of you, but if you are taking care of someone, particularly someone elderly, you need extra help, okay? That is coming in very strongly for 1 or 2 of you. You need to get some help with someone that you are caring for, okay? So we're going to get some messages from these cards that are relating to career, life path, that kind of thing. See what these want to say for you, group 2. Great match. You are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. Yeah, that is definitely this new energy that is coming in. You are, I mean, even if you don't work, it's like you're becoming more aligned with what really matters to you, what is in your heart, what will make you happy. It doesn't have to connect with work. This is just, and it could be an activity or something that you're choosing to do, something how you're choosing to spend your time. It might connect with work, but take what resonates for you. But this is like you really getting in touch with what's in your heart. What uplifts you? What brings you joy? Okay, so that's really positive. New life. We've had birth, now we've got new life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or new place. Yeah, I mean, this is new energy coming in. There is the energy of a new beginning is coming into your life in February, and that is just like the first step of it. It might be that nothing big happens or changes, but you are on the brink of it. You're at the beginning of it, group 2. Okay, so you are opening new doors because something is shifting out of your life, something from the past, and it is letting in this new energy, this new life. Okay, that's very positive for you. We've got innovation. You will need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. Yeah, don't be afraid to try new things, to try new ways, to have a new perspective on how you are looking at something. This can be like really helpful with like involving other people, you know, because when we are around other people, we often get inspired by other people's perspectives, by how other people see the world, by how other people think about things. So yeah, allow your mind to be open to other ideas, new perspectives in how you are looking at a situation. Okay. And we've got unfolding. That is wonderful. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. Exactly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. Yeah, I talked about this expanding, growing energy, haven't I, with the number 3. This is like you're at the beginning of massive expansion. This is just the start of it in February, okay? This is aligning you more with your true self, with your purpose, your vocation, with what's in your heart, with what lights you up. This is the beginning of it in February. And this is going to be a really amazing time as you're shifting out of some old energy, some old patterns, old outdated thoughts and beliefs. You're moving past that. You're moving out of the winter and straight into summer, and you're going to feel this new life and energy and vitality coming in at some point in the month. It is going to uplift you. So I really hope that reading has helped you, my lovelies. Thank you so much for listening. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care. Hello there, group 3. You chose this card, Lamas Gratitude. Gosh, what I'm sensing for you during February is your heart opening up, massively opening, and a lot of good coming to you during the month of February. You might feel like you want to spend more time in nature, connecting with Mother Earth, or being around the nature spirits, or connecting with the trees, or maybe even grounding yourself, you know, getting your feet on the earth or your hands on the trees. I can see you. This is like going to be a really good month for you where you're feeling really good. And I do also see that some really positive opportunities are going to come your way, like some doors are opening for you, especially relating to work and finances. Okay, so there is a month of massive expansion for you, and you are going to feel extremely grateful for what is coming your way. So remember to express your gratitude for all the things, big and small, that you have in your life during the month of February. All the time, though, you know, we need to do that all the time, don't we? Not just when we remember, or not just when things are good, but there's always something to be grateful for, even when times are hard. I'm going to get some more cards from this deck to see what other influences we have got coming in for you. Oh gosh, Beltane. You've got Lammas and Beltane. You've got gratitude and offerings. So, yeah, I mean, for those of you that like to do rituals or really connect with the nature energy, this message here is about not just being grateful and giving thanks, but this is like giving an offering to those that help us, those in the hidden realms that help us. So you might want to literally leave an offering out, whether you do that in your garden or in, some local nature that you've got close to you, wherever it is. This is a message of offering, of you being like seeing. I feel the sense of you seeing the good, being very aware of the good that is coming in for you during February. And you're kind of realizing that you are being helped, that whatever is coming in for you, we might get some more sense of that as the reading progresses, but whatever is coming in for you, you are going to have this sense that that you're being helped and supported by the hidden realms. It's like, that, and you want to show your appreciation to the beings that are helping you. Okay, so that's the offerings card. That is so lovely. And we've got add colour as well. Wow. Yeah. I mean, do you know what? If life has felt like, if you've been going through a few months in particular, because we've had some intense energies building up, and especially in the last few weeks, if life has felt a little bit like it's been lacking colour, a bit drab, a bit boring, or if you've been slowed down or you haven't been able to get moving ahead on something very quickly, that's going to change. That is definitely changing for you. This add colour, this is like your life brightening up. This is your mood brightening up as well. And this is also your mental perspective, how you're seeing things, how you're seeing the world brightening up. You might actually experience literally, physically, where colours appear to be brighter, because when we have a download of new energy, new light come in, and it awakens something inside of us, sometimes our physical senses become very heightened, very sensitive, at least for a little while. So don't be surprised if you're seeing things much clearer and brighter, literally. I mean, especially, if your eyes have been maybe a little bit fuzzy recently, because that can happen sometimes, not because it's anything to do with the eyesight, but things just happen, and that can often relate to the spiritual vision, where we've been clearing something from within the spiritual vision, where we actually get blurry eyes. So that might shift for you if that's relevant for you, where you might see more clearly. So yay, that is really good. Let's get a couple of these cards from the Work Your Light deck. I'm feeling quite a strong connection to spiritual energy in this reading for this group. So you might have been going through a bit of an intense spiritual transformation or awakening or some really deep healing recently, and it's like it's all shifting for you. February is the month that you're really opening up, where you might have been clearing something difficult and everything is changing. So we've got get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Oh, look at the synchronicity. I've already mentioned connecting with nature, haven't I? And getting grounded. So yeah, this group, you might be very sensitive to energy, to the frequencies, if you are, like I've said already, you might be very drawn to spending time in nature, because that can really help with sensitives, people with a sensitive nature, people who have got a strong psychic awareness as well. You can feel like your energy field gets clearer, more balanced, and it really helps with grounding. So yeah, there is that being confirmed. And as well, I'm getting another message where I've spoken about, if you've been going through a bit of an upgrade or an awakening or a transformation, when the heaviness shifts out of your energy, then it can often feel like everything is very intense for a while, where we become very, very sensitive for a while. So be aware of that, because it might be that it's not the best time for you to engage in busy areas with lots of people. So really take care of your energy during February, group 3, because I feel like you're going to be sensing a lot, you know, because with this upgrade, your third eye might have been cleared a bit more. You might have removed a blockage from that area. Your intuition might be more on point, you know. And so with that always comes this heightened sensitivity, and that also relates to those of you who are sensitives and empaths. Really look out for where you are putting your energy, you know, who you're hanging out with, who you're connecting with, who you're talking to, what places you're going to. Just be mindful of that is the message here for February, because it could affect you more than usual. And so this is a month where you really need to take care of your energy. So you might want to engage in some energy rituals or cleansing practices, whatever works for you. Do what works for you. You know, there's plenty of free help on YouTube with lots of videos relating to that. If you're new to that, but otherwise, you know, if you've got a spiritual practice that you sometimes turn to, then February could be a month that you really need to do that and cleanse the energy of the house. I'm also getting that message for some of you as well, especially if it's winter where you are, where the windows aren't open very much. I have my windows open every day, regardless of the weather, because I can't bear to live in stale energy. Do you know what I mean? So some of you might be that sensitive, and Spirit is just saying, remember to clear the air and the energy in the house as well as your own energy field. Okay. I'm also getting the message actually as well that some of you could receive some insight when you're spending time in nature, you know, some downloads of energy or insight about what's next. Because I'm getting the feeling, I'm getting another message here actually, that you might have had a curtain over your vision recently where you've been wanting some answers for something, especially if it relates to your vocation, your purpose or work, or you know, something that you want to do that's of value or meaning, and you've been a little bit uncertain or unsure and not sure how to proceed. You aren't sure where you're going. You sense something coming, but you aren't sure what it is. Spirit is just saying that the curtain is going to be drawn back and you're going to get some insight relating to that. I don't feel that it will all come in one go, but I feel like this is the beginning of you getting, like, Spirit's just showing me breadcrumbs, you know, little bits of information here and there where we need to engage in patience for more information to come and, you know, wait for that. And then it builds up and then we get a bigger picture at some point. But Spirit's just saying it might not all come in one go. So just be aware of that. Okay. So what have we got? Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned about your heart opening. That is definitely coming in for you in February, group 3. You're having a heart expansion month, which is why you might be very, very, very sensitive. You also might be picking up on the conflict around you and in the world, depending on how sensitive you are and what you're connected to and what you engage in, you know, what you watch on social media. So that could be something else, just to give you a little warning to maybe stay away from that kind of information in February, because you might be very sensitive to it. You know, really be mindful of what you're watching, what you're consuming mentally. You know, don't engage in anything that's going to bring your mood down or your vibration down, anything like that. So make sure that you're going for high frequency, high vibration information that you are, you know, that you're consuming. Okay, so be mindful of that. We have got in Rama, where are you being called to journey to? Okay, so I can see something like meditation being really key for you during the month of February, where you might want to do some inner deep diving, doing some soul work. You know, you might be wanting to have a delve into your past lives or even future lives. You might be wanting to really connect with spirit in a deep way. See, on the Get Grounded card, we've got the figures there, that in the background, they've got their eyes closed, sitting in a meditation pose. We've got meditation poses going on here. We've got this little thing here. Looks like a potato with a face on it. It's got its eyes closed though. So yeah, I can see you, group 3. Again, this is this connection to nature. You might want to go somewhere where it is quiet, where the energy is really nice, because that will help you to connect through to the portal of your heart more deeply and more to your soul energy as well, and to your spirit family. Your spirit family are going to be working with you quite strongly during the month of February to help you to expand and develop your spiritual gifts. Okay, let's get some more cards from a different deck. I think we'll use the Akashic Tarot deck here. You've got, it feels like an energy that is quite quiet, quite serene, quite calm, quite balanced. That's what I'm picking up coming in for you. Let's see what we've got here. Two worlds. Oh, that is no surprise at all that has come out in this reading, because do you know what, this is a message. This can connect with past lives where you've had lifetimes where you have taken yourself off from the world and lived a different sort of life, like a spiritual life, where you've withdrawn, and then other lifetimes you've been very much in the material and physical realm. But in this lifetime, this is an energy that is going to feature quite strongly for you in February, where you are really balancing the two, the spiritual with the physical. This is where you are bringing more of your spiritual self, your spiritual beliefs into your everyday physical life. You know, this isn't just going about your daily life on autopilot. This is about you having a higher understanding and seeing the bigger picture in every moment, in everything that you do, and seeing the divinity in everyone. This is like merging the physical with the spiritual. So there are definitely going to be moments of that during February when that happens very naturally to you, and I can see it happening more and more. It's not always easy to maintain that type of life all the time, especially if you are out in the world there every day, working for a company around lots and lots of people. It can be hard. It can be challenging to bring in your spiritual self in that environment, because of all the people around you might be very different to you and they might not relate to any of that, and it makes it quite challenging. But you might have an opportunity in February where you get to practice this more and more and more, because this energy is coming in quite strongly for you to find this balance. Okay, oh lovely, I love these cards. Number one, the Oracle of Delphi. Yeah, this is just more confirmation, you know, of what I've been talking about. This is like you being the oracle. This is you connecting with your inner wisdom, your inner voice of guidance, your psychic awareness, your intuition. All of this is coming in really strongly for you, and it relates to this energy upgrade that you've had, where I said that, you know, your third eye has been cleared. You are going to be seeing and sensing a lot more clearly than you have done in a long time. This is a proper upgrade for you, group 3. So be very aware. Please be very aware of your energy and how you're spending your time, who you're spending it with, who you're giving to, and who is trying to take from you. You know, be aware of those things. Let's have a look at this card. 40 signs. I love that for this reading for you. So yeah, I mean, this connects in with the intuition as well, which I've already spoken about. We've got the lovely indigo colour there, which again is the intuitive colour. So during February, you are going to be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities, and maybe, you know, repetitive numbers that come in that are relating to answers maybe that you've been asking. You know, if you've been asking some big questions from spirit, look for the signs to help you to discern the answers and to trust yourself, because I feel that the signs that spirit shows you are confirming what you already know in February. In particularly, it's going to be a very spiritual month for you, where you might get some answers to questions that you've been asking for a long time, where things might become clearer for you. And as I say, look out for signs, because spirit is going to be sending you a lot of signs during the month. So whatever resonates with you, you know, we all have our own signs or synchronicities that we notice. Some people are very much into numbers. Some people are very much into white feathers. You know, those things can really be great confirmation of you being on the right path, of when the answers are coming in, of you learning to trust yourself. And the signs connect with the intuition as well. Oh my goodness, look at that, 46 magic. Wow, I mean, come on. Yeah, this is another number. You've got 2 number 1 energy. So this is definitely the beginning of a lovely new cycle for you, group 3. This magic card here, I feel this has got a few messages where, first of all, you're going to be very in touch with the magic in the universe, the magic in this reality, and the magic inside of you. You are going to feel this, what's the word, like an inner knowing mixed in with optimism and an inner fire to create the life that you want. It's like I get the sense that some of you are really going to know what's coming in your life in a certain area. You might get a flash of insight, you might get a premonition or a vision or something like that, or maybe it's just a feeling. And, as I say, look for the signs to confirm that. But this is like you really getting in touch with your own inner magic where you know something. And it's not just about the knowing, but it's like you know that you can make it happen. And you're getting this sense during February of the action that you need to take to make this thing happen, to create it, okay? This is spirit working with you, because it isn't always up to us to create everything. We work with spirit all the time. We create energy that spirit puts towards the things that are coming in for us. And that is this month for you, of you creating this positive energy, okay, to bring in your dreams and wishes. 22 balance. Look at that. We've got the 2 of scrolls there, 2, 2, 2s, all the 2s. We've got 1 and 2 numbers in the reading. So I mentioned about balance already, didn't I? Balancing the spiritual and physical, the masculine and feminine energies here as well, the dark and the light. This is you feeling balanced in many ways. So this is emotions feeling balanced, the mind feeling balanced. This is you balancing your work, rest, play with, balancing leisure time, sleep time, health, anything connected to health. There's all kinds of balance coming in for you in February. So especially if life has been out of balance for you for a while, if you've had any areas that have felt out of balance, that is shifting for you in February. This number 2 energy, this is an interesting thing to come up because we've got the 2 and the 22. So the 2 can relate to personal connections, emotional connections. So that can be with other people or with animals or with something in life where you feel emotionally connected to something. It's like this love energy coming in, but in a really balanced way, like this is opening you up to unconditional love, okay? In a lovely, pure and balanced way. The 2s can also relate to where there might have been indecision and doubt. This is like you suddenly becoming clear and making up your mind on something. So where you might have been deliberating or even hesitating or even procrastinating about something, that is going to shift for you in February. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know what to decide. It's going to become clear, okay? Because the 2 can also relate to the 2 paths, opposite paths. But that's where, like, we've got the yin, the yang, the dark, the light, the masculine, the feminine. And this is what's coming into balance for you in February, okay? Oh, lovely. 32, the moon. This is a symbol that relates to intuition, emotions, feelings. So this is the feminine energy that I've been speaking about throughout the reading, because that's what this is all relating to. This is your feminine archetype energy that is going into expansion mode, okay? And we have got the house 4. Do you know what? That is a very positive sign in this reading, because the house can relate to stability and feeling grounded and feeling safe and secure. And that is coming from your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual wisdom and your spiritual connection. Because as you connect with spirit during February more and more, you will get this inner sense that you know you're going to be okay no matter what is going on in the external world around you. It's like, you're going to be okay no matter what. That is a really good energy, okay? For a few of you, you might get a sense of wanting to move. I don't see that happening here, but you might get a flash of insight if that's relevant for you about that. We've got 29, the woman, okay? Another energy connecting with the feminine archetype, just to confirm that even more for you in this reading, as if we hadn't had enough confirmation already. There is more for you. You are stepping into your feminine archetype, group 3. So the feminine archetype is feeling, intuition, emotion. It's being more receptive. It's taking a step back. It's thinking about things deeply. It's going right into the inner depths of your inner workings, your subconscious, your mind, your soul. Okay. It's not rushing ahead. It's not taking lots and lots of action. It's not being very busy. It's being calm and thinking about things. Okay. So that's what February is going to be focusing on. We've got number 1, another number 1, another number 1, 2 number 1s. Look at that. 1, the compass, 10, the door. Definitely a new cycle for you, group 3. This is a big new cycle. This is like, I said at the beginning that there was going to be things coming in for you, didn't I? It's like you're opening up to a completely new life, a completely new energy, and it begins in February for you. All this number 1 energy is beginning. It's beginning, new starts, new ideas, new things happening. So the compass, as I've said, I've mentioned this already about you getting a sense, getting some answers about the direction in which you're heading, where you might not have been sure. The answers are coming in for you. Okay. So yay. This is a lovely positive sign to see, is the compass, because this is saying to you, yes, you are going in the right direction. Yes. Do not doubt that. And the door, this is doors opening up to you. This is things coming towards you. And for some of you, this does relate to work and career. Okay. I am going to get one final card, because the cards seem to be repeating the messages, don't they? Just to let you know that yes, yes, yes. Lots of synchronicity. Look, I just noticed we've got an ace on that card as well. That's another 1. And that's 29. I mean, that's 11. So you've got 11 and you've got 22. So do you know what? Some of you, in fact, probably all of you, are going to get some insight into something that you want to bring into the world, or the way in which you really want to be of service or to help people. 11 and 22 relate to all of that. Okay. So you're going to get some insight with that. Okay. Final card. Oh, that's lovely. Number 7, community. Yeah. So during February, you're going to get the opportunity to connect with some like-minded, like-hearted souls, where you are going to be beginning to find your tribe. So send out the message that you want to call in your tribe, and then be patient and wait for them to come in. This is also about spirit connecting with you, your spiritual community, you know, and to not forget to connect with your spiritual team. So you've got an exciting month ahead of you, group 3. I've just glanced at the camera clock and it was 14:14 there. So that is a lovely energy of balance, and balance is 14 in the tarot deck, isn't it? You've got a wonderful balance energy coming in February. It's going to be amazing for you. I hope you have a wonderful month. Thank you so much for listening, my lovelies. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care. Hello there, group 4. You chose this card, number 15, enchantment. There is an opportunity during February, throughout February and onwards even, for you to be your authentic self. If there's an area of life that you've been pulling yourself back from, or hiding yourself, or just afraid to be you, or maybe you've been afraid to share how you think and feel about something, well, during February, there is a change coming in with that, okay, for you to be more of yourself. I sense that you might be a very sensitive, kind, compassionate person who likes to please other people, who likes to make other people happy, and who often gives too much to other people and not give enough to yourself. Well, February is a month where change is happening in relation to that for you, okay? Where you're going to become a lot more aware of people or situations that you are giving to and you're not getting any kind of reciprocation. It's not that we should give to expect to receive. That's not what I'm saying. But, you know, where it's like your gut feeling will say to you, this is not balanced. This is not good for you, or this is draining you. You know, any person or situation that is not feeling good, this is an opportunity during February for you to really have a look at that and to ask yourself, do you want to keep engaging in that situation or in that relationship? Okay, because there is a part of you that is unlocking in February where you are being called to be more of your authentic self. And that means sometimes expressing how you truly feel about something, or telling someone what your needs are, because you are so good at fulfilling other people's needs. You're so good at giving other people what they want. But it is time for you, Group 4, during February to give back to yourself, to express your needs. And you know what? If you've got people in your life that you start expressing yourself freely to and they don't like it, then you know that they're not right for you. You know that they aren't true friends. You know that they don't have your best interests at heart. So this is going to open up your eyes, I feel, during February to situations or relationships that are really not in alignment with you anymore. Now let's get some more cards. I'm going to get, this is from this deck that I've got this enchantment card from. I'm going to get a couple from there. I'm going to have that one as well. So we've got 4, knowing. Yeah. I mean, do you know what? Yes, you're going to know. This is that inner knowing. This is like you knowing now during February, you're getting a much stronger sense of who and what needs to leave your life. Okay. It might feel a little bit daunting at first, and it might even, you know, worry you because I sense that you don't like engaging in conflict, you know, because you're very sensitive, and you know when harsh words can upset a person because you're very aware of it, you can feel it, and you don't want to do that. And I understand that, but there are times when we do need to be very courageous and assertive in order to put our needs to the forefront and not to let others keep taking advantage of us. And during February, you are going to get this inner knowing, this sixth sense of what or who is not good, what or who needs to go. And I'm also getting this message that this could even relate to beliefs that you've got, or the way that you see yourself, you know, or thoughts that you've got. Anything that is not in alignment with your highest good might come up during February for you to pay attention to take notice of, so that you can make some changes. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Attitude, desiring transformation. I love that for you for this reading. Absolutely. Let's put that like that. Okay, so yes, you are wanting transformation. Do you know what? If transformation is coming in for you in February and it's unsettling you and you're feeling like, oh, I'm not ready for this, well, do you know what? You are, because deep down you've been wanting this to happen. And so the universe is responding with bringing about some changes. So if there's anything, anyone or anything that you've been, any situation or relationship that you've been stuck in, that you haven't been able to free yourself from for whatever reason, now is the time to do that. And do you know what? If you don't free yourself, life always steps in and takes the action for us, doesn't it? Have you ever been in a situation or relationship where you've just stayed far too long? You've been afraid to move on, or you've been stuck in your comfort zone, or you feel like you're not ready, and life comes in and say, that's enough now. And something happens, something comes in to change everything. Well, it's your choice, you know, Group 4. Either you make the change or life makes the change for you. So you can either rely on fate to step in and bring the changes, or you can take control of your destiny and instigate the changes yourself, because you have got a month of change coming up for you where the focus is going to be more on you, what you need, what is out of alignment for your life in February. We've got 19 the Tower, 14 the Fox. Those are interesting energies to come out together. Now the Tower can relate to a few things. These are both Lenormand cards, and I sometimes put my own meanings on the symbols. With the Tower, this could relate to, especially with the Fox, do you know what? This could relate to a company or an organisation that does not have your best interests at heart. Maybe there's a company or organisation that has been taking you for a ride. It might even connect with work for some of you. And this is going to come to light in February for you. So that's one message there. There is also this other message that this could be a person in your life that is not who they seem, because the Fox can be very self-interested. And you know what? It is time for you to be more self-interested, Group 4, during February and onwards. Be more like the Fox. Be more self-interested and not like fulfilling the needs of others all the time, okay? And the Tower can also relate to needing to isolate yourself a little bit from those types that are taking all the time, or maybe they are negative a lot or putting you down, whatever it is that is going to come up. We've also got the Tower can also relate to boundaries as well. Boundaries that you need to set with those people or situations, or even yourself, for things that are not in your highest interest, that are not good for you, okay? So setting boundaries is definitely going to be key for you during February, where, you know, if you haven't been very good at doing this in the past, then you're going to get the opportunity to learn for sure. Okay, let's get some more cards. So we have got 5 change. Yes, absolutely. You've got 14, which adds up to 5 there. So yeah, there's a lot of change going on for you during February, Group 4, for sure. This is a transformation month. This is the beginning of a transformation for you, where you are coming out of your shell, where you're going to be learning how to speak your needs and your truth and express to people how you actually feel. And gradually you will be less and less afraid of conflict, you know, because I feel that you don't like it too much and so you avoid it if possible. Well, that's going to change for you. This is the beginning of a wonderful transformation for you, Group 4, okay? This is the beginning of positive change for you, okay? So don't run away from it. Run towards it with open arms and an open heart and an open mind, because the sunflowers here, that is a very positive energy of light coming in. Some of you, I'm getting the message, and this will only be for a small number of you, about moving house. There is an energy to do with moving house. It might not happen in February, but the thoughts or the looking for the house might come in February. They might be thinking about it or starting to take action for some of you, okay? And we've got 15 flow. So you've got 2 15 energies there. 15 adds up to 6, and 6 can be this number that where we like to nurture. It's a nurturing energy, and it can, when it's out of balance, there's another 6 on there as well, 6 of spades. When the 6 is out of balance, it's when we nurture other people more than we nurture ourselves, where our well runs dry, where we run out of energy. And so during February, this is going to be key for you to really look at the balance of giving and receiving in your life, and looking at who is truly helping you and who is harming you, you know. So this is time for you to take an honest look at everything in your life, the people, the situations, what is working, what isn't, what are you giving too much of yourself to, or who. And it's time for you to start nurturing yourself. 6 can also connect with the intuition. So this is about you. We've got the knowing card, haven't we? Being more in tune with your gut feelings and your intuition, because it's guiding you for the steps to take. And it might be that you've been getting some intuitive messages recently, or even for a while, that you haven't maybe been wanting to hear because it's not really what you want to hear. But I feel that your intuition is guiding you towards the changes that need to be made. And as I say, I'm going to say it again for you, Group 4. This is the beginning of change, the beginning of a big transformation. So you don't have to make lots and lots of changes in February. You do not have to do that. This is the start of it. This is like the energy coming in and you getting a sense of things that are not working, of things that are out of balance, so that you can begin to make changes, that you can begin to take steps to a direction that is much better for you. The flow card here, this is a reminder for you to trust in the process of life and trust in spirit, and not to struggle against the changes that are coming in, not to like try to push in a direction that you want to go, but if life is taking you in a different direction, to be more open and to go with the flow, to be more flexible with that, because life is moving you in a different direction and you might be resisting a little bit. You might be a little bit stuck in your comfort zone where you want to stay where you are because it feels good, it feels comfortable, and you know it, but life is saying no, it is time for change for you. So be aware when those feelings of resistance come up for you, group 4, and be open to change and be open to flowing with the go. Okay, flowing with the go and going with the flow. Be open to movement, be open to change. It will set you free in wonderful ways. Let's see what we've got here. These have jumped out. We've got tarot cards here. So look, another number 6 energy. That is wonderful. You have definitely got some positive transformation coming in, and you've got more sunflowers. Lovely positive energy that relates to the sun. So this is light, life and vitality. This is optimism coming in. This is you reaching for the stars, literally on that card. Do you see? Reaching for the stars. So this is you wanting much better for yourself. You're getting that insight coming in February. So for some of you, this could relate literally physically to your material life, where it could be you want somewhere better to live, and it could also relate to work where you want a better job, you want a career, or to do activities that are more in alignment with you, with the true you. Because I said at the beginning that this is about you unlocking more of your true self, you being more of your true self. That is the overarching influence of February that is coming in and is going to keep coming in, okay? This is about you opening up and being your authentic self and not being afraid to be you. Because the more you can be your true self, then the more people you will attract to you that are more like you, that get you, okay? Instead of you being around people that don't get you, people that you're always trying to please, that is not good for you. And that is what's coming to an end, or being moved out, or being changed, where you are being brought into alignment with the people and situations that are going to light you up. And that's really what you want, isn't it, group 4? You want your life to light you up. You want to feel lit up, don't you? Okay. So we have got the Princess of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that woman there with her hand on her heart. This is you getting in touch with your heart energy, because your heart is guiding you towards people and situations that are on that love vibration and not on that fear vibration, or not on the taking vibration, This is you being more inspired and feeling more empowered to make really good choices for yourself. We've got some wonderful symbols in this card. We've got the little deers there, which are really great for finding your way in difficult or challenging situations. We've got the bear, which relates to the mother energy, but it's an energy of empowerment as well, and you like really taking care of yourself. We have got the swan, which is a lovely energy of transformation. This is positive transformation with the light coming in. We've got an otter there, which relates to you moving between your emotions and your mind, and learning how to integrate your emotions and your thoughts with your life, listening and feeling everything in your life. This is the water energy. We've got the water energy quite strongly in this card, where this is like allowing your emotions to flow, allowing them free flow, okay? We have got other animals on there, but I can't see what they are. We've got butterflies as well, which relates to a lot of transformation. This is wonderful. It's like with the butterfly energy, it's like you being set free. You've been in this cocoon phase in the chrysalis for quite a while, where you've been waiting for change. You might have been wanting change. Subconsciously, you've definitely been wanting change. And this is the change coming in. This is the beginning of it, okay? Which is wonderful. Let's get some of these cards. So these can really relate to positive changes that you can make in your life that aligns you more with yourself. See what they say. So we've got shift your energy, number 19. Yeah. So, if you've been stuck in a situation, or if you're feeling a little bit stuck, a great way to shift your energy is to do something physical, like dancing around. That is a wonderful way to shift the energy. If you feel like you need to make change and you're not sure how to go about it, do some exercise, go walking, do some dancing, do something to shift your energy. You might like to work with energy where you are using crystals or sound therapy or flower essences. Those sort of things can really help to shift your energy nice and gradually and effortlessly, so do what works for you. But you don't need to stay stuck in the energy that you are in, okay? It is time for change. And 19, that is number 1, which is, we've got 19 on there as well, on the Tower card. This is this new energy that is coming in for you, okay? We have got 30 adventure. Yes, that is absolutely perfect for this reading, because 3 is a number of expansion on the 30, and expansion is opening you up to new adventure, to new experiences. This is just what you want. Just what you want, group 4. You have got new doors opening, new pathways opening up. You might want to join some new groups, join groups for things that you're interested in, because when you spend time engaging in the things that you like, that you love, then you meet like-minded people who are also interested in those things. And that will help to light you up, that will help to open up your heart and bring more joy into your life. And that's what you want, isn't it? Ultimately. 3 is also a number of joy, as well as expansion and connecting with other people. So we've got give and take. Oh, that's interesting. That's what I've been talking about throughout the reading, isn't it? Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. So I've spoken about with you, group 4, how this might have been really out of balance for quite a long time. So it is now time for you to bring this into balance, to start bringing it into balance in the very least. And for you to actually start asking for what you want, what you desire, what you need, okay? Because you might be surprised at how many people want to help you, and those that don't, question that connection and if it is worth keeping in your life, okay? We've got money matters. Money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. Yeah, I feel that at the moment, now isn't a time for I feel like you're not going to get a lot coming in right now. And that, do you know what? That is because you have been giving so much. It's like you've been giving so much away, so much of your energy away, that it's been hard for the universe to give back to you, because you haven't been open to receiving. And so if money has been tight for you, that is why your energies of giving and receiving have been out of balance. So as you start to bring those more into balance, then you will find that more abundance comes into your life, as long as you are open to receiving and open to asking for more. So ask for what you want, group 4. We've got frozen. There may be a hiring freeze or no new work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. I mentioned about, if you've been wanting to move or get a new job, that I didn't see that happening yet. But you might have the thoughts of what to do, to take action on. This is all relating, all of it, anything that has been stopped, or anything where you haven't been receiving, where abundance hasn't been coming in. It all relates back to this energy of give and receive. It's been out of balance for you for a long time, group 4, and that is changing for you now. February is a month of change, and where you haven't been receiving, it's because you've been giving too much. I've said that a few times now. I don't need to keep repeating it, but now isn't a time for great action or great making these big changes. Now is a time for you to be aware of where this energy is out of balance so that you can make these positive changes. You can start instigating them in your life so that they can come in further down the line. Okay. So now is a time to look at everything, to think about things. Just want 2 cards. 4, happy family. 22, yin yang. Oh, look at those interesting numbers. 22 adds up to 4. 4 is a number of all the things that connect materially and physically to our life, like work, like home, like money. So that's interesting. So this happy family energy, there might be, you might have a really good relationship with your family, but whether it's your family or not, these are people that you might see as family. This is this energy of expansion that I see coming into your life about you meeting new people that you are more in alignment with. By being more of your authentic self, then you're going to attract those people to you. So I see these as the energies that are coming in. Okay, so more like-minded people, and this yin yang energy is this wonderful energy of balance. So this is brilliant for your reading. This is where you're heading. Okay, group 4, and you are group 4, so you've got a strong 4 energy in the reading where you're heading to more balance. Okay, and where you've been wanting to make changes, because number 4 can also relate to the fears and the restrictions and the limitations that we put on ourselves, where we stop ourselves from changing. But 5 is the energy of change. You've had 5 come up in the reading. And 5 is the energy of change, where we break out of these limitations and restrictions, and we face our fears, and we start taking action, and we start making movement forward. So this is a month of where you can really start thinking about, because 4 is a really good number for planning and organizing. Okay, so you can start thinking about all the changes that you want to make in your life that are going to bring in like-minded people, that are going to bring in more balance, for you to really look at what's been out of balance and what changes can be made. This is a month of planning for you, of maybe making lists, of really being aware of where you're holding yourself back, and starting to make the changes of you becoming in touch with more of your authentic self, with you learning how to speak up and to assert yourself. This is the beginning of this wonderful change that is going to lead to a lot of abundance and opportunities and wonderful experiences, and a lot more coming to you as the months progress. Okay, so this is a month of great change for you, group 4. I really hope that reading has helped you, my lovelies. Thank you so much for listening. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care now.